What the fuck did I just see, dude? Holy moly. So, I was attached to a couple Instagram posts, and I just keep seeing all these memes. All these memes. Slippery got cooked, Slippery got baked, Slippery got destroyed. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about, right? So I broke down, I went and watched it. At first I was thinking, Comic Tom, he's just kind of being nice. He's hanging out with Slippery. It's going to be a basic, hi, I'm Comic Tom and I'm Slippery. Nice to meet you. But he titled it Versus. Maybe he thought that, since he didn't come to his first one, that he should, be into a versus battle or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck his psychology is, but there's going to be another video on this probably. But I'm going to start off by saying, don't be so hard on the Slippery guy. He was trying to be creative, I think, and he was doing something that ain't easy. I'm going to go at Comic Tomerino, right? I'm going to pick at his being a seller, his list, maybe his comic knowledge, etc. Him being a pure collector or all the other things, And that's kind of brave. I feel like that's pretty brave. Like, first time you have him on your channel, you're going to question his tactics and his psychology and shit like that, And he might have been a little overwhelmed. I don't know if it wasn't a gimmick. It didn't seem like a gimmick. It seemed like the real deal. It seemed like he was genuinely doing this, right? Low grade. What up, low grade? Good to see you, bro. So this is a late night chill. Did anybody else see this? Now, I don't think anybody got destroyed. I'm gonna stick up for the Slippery guy a little bit. You guys don't think I'm an idiot, but he tried something. And Tom handled himself pretty well. He handled himself fairly well. And it's okay to get flustered. He got a little flustered, I don't know how I would react if Tom was on my channel. I don't think I would react too badly. I don't think I would get flustered. I don't think I would have handled it the way it was handled, but I watched 4 minutes video, man, and I was already annoyed by them. Yeah, well, we learned a couple of things. I feel like there were some spots that Slippery could have got in there and made a good point, but it was just the way he handled it. It wasn't handled very well, I think the first thing that happened fucked it all up for Slippery was when he was being asked a question and he answered it with another question. And Tom said, when you answer a question with a question, you're being disingenuous. And he was like, well, that's what I do, and it's just like, okay, this ain't going in a good direction, But, so... And then it did seem like it was like a kind of a battle thing. It was like, and the odd thing was Tom was not saying anything too negative about Slippery. He was just saying you just kind of look at your videos and you do this, you do that, and what's popular works for you. So I'm not celebrating anything. I'm not happy about everybody piling on Slippery. I'm gonna stick up for Slippery a little bit. You know, Slippery tried something and it might not have worked, and that's about it. You know, Tom handled himself very well, welly. I guess that's a word now. Hey, what up, 35 cent? I'm still just a little like frazzled by what happened. Like, I kind of feel bad for Slippery. He had like almost 300 people in his chat. People were coming out of this saying he got destroyed. I don't think he got destroyed. I don't like anybody getting picked on, really. You know, like I don't think he deserves to get say. Tom basically said what a lot of us were thinking. You know, I have a pretty good assessment of people and judgment, but I'm not here to gloat. I'm trying to just say, you know, don't get too excited with the whole he got destroyed thing. He tried something that wasn't easy to do. Okay. Slippery tried something that wasn't easily. I don't know how if I could have handled that. Like just trying to. I just don't like the dude's vibe. Doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, He's been doing live streams, and I think he genuinely is giving us the personality that he has. You know, like this is his personality. Now, this last video, don't judge him just by this last video. All right, he meshed really well with Jim Mint. Him and Jim Mint, very friendly, very had a lot of fun. But he was also, you know, a genuine fan of Jim Mint. He kind of seemed like he wasn't much of a fan of Comic Tom. I'll be honest with y'all. I gave up on hating on Tom a while ago. Tom, you know, he ain't ever hurt nobody. People want to pay for his boxes, they pay for his boxes. They want to believe his spec. I've gotten a lot of books off his spec. You know, when he says this book's hot and people pay $40 for a fucking Venom book that went out last week, I'm like, hell yeah, bro. And I didn't even sell most of the books that he said were hot. I kept that whole Donny Cates run. I had one issue from each one, and I kept them all. You know, so NWO has been a Comic Tom fan for a while. You know, I told y'all I didn't like anybody that fuck with Slippery, but it just took me a while. You know, he's a human being, just like everybody else, dude. So don't be bashing anybody in the community. And Tom didn't want to bash anybody. Tom was just being chill, bro. What up, Journey? No, I'm not live. I'm this is a pre-record. So I think Tom handled it the way I'm going to handle it, and I think that, you know, Slippery, he brings some good content. He tried something interesting. All right, he tried to. Is the phone ringing, bub? What is that? Answer it. Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right, like I was saying, yeah. So he might not have got the payoff he wanted. Um, it was a polarizing moment. It was it's a rewatchable thing. A lot of people were running with the narrative. Let's jump on him now because we've seen a weakness. I don't think it was a weakness. I think that he had an interesting dialogue. He was trying to, you know, maybe make a spicy stream. And Tom from the beginning was like, um, yeah, I'll think of something for us, low grade. Tuesday, yeah, let's try to do that, bro. I'd like to have you on my channel. Tom made a good point about Sticky's most popular content has no drama. I think he said his third most popular video was not drama. And yeah, Comer Tom, he actually did the research. He actually looked at, and he said he didn't watch a bunch of videos, but he looked at the most viewed streams. He kind of did an overall summary. And another thing Tom did that was really smart was he pointed out his flaws. Like Tom said, when he does the top 10, he might push his exclusives. And he knows that might not fit in the top 10. And that's absolutely true. Why Sticky didn't run with that, I don't know. I don't know why he didn't run with that. If he was really trying to like make this a whole thing, like why didn't you run with the fucking alley oops he gave you? He gave you a slam dunk right there, and you just let it go. There weren't a bunch of things you could bash Tom about. That's the thing, is when you're honest the first time, then there's nothing to lie about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Sticky was lying. Slippery wasn't lying. I don't think he was. But you could tell Tom was trying to be honest, you know? So, Slippery tried something that was different. He was like, let's do this, you know? It's going to be me versus Tom. And, there, you know, people would say back in the day, we don't know how well Tom would handle a live stream. You know, he can't do a live stream with other people without a script and this and that. I'm talking like 5 years ago, people would say that shit. And you know, you might feed into that and think, oh no, he won't. I don't think that he would have any issue at all. If you go at him about being corrupt or something, he's gonna be able to handle himself. Okay. If you're going to question him about his comic book knowledge, why didn't you ask him about comic book knowledge shit? I've never seen anybody quiz Tom. If I had Tom on Collector Club, I would quiz him like I quiz everybody else. I'd be like, what do you know about this? What do you know about that? What do you know about this? And none of us know everything. None of us know everything. I'd expect him to miss a few things. I don't know everything. You know, he would probably be right up there with all of us. He would know everything. He know a lot of shit. I ain't saying everything, but he would know. He knows quite a bit of shit. But that would have probably been the avenue I would expect him to go. And he didn't go that. He went like, you push bullshit, you sell bullshit, blah, 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 with the very basic, like, Tom criticisms. And a lot of them just ain't true, bro. So, I'm not with the fucking piling on Slippery, though. I don't think that's cool. I don't think we should celebrate. Be nice, guys. He tried something different. Have you ever seen anybody try what he did? People have said they wanted to try that for a long time, and he actually tried it. So good for Slippery. You know, he tried it. He probably thought it wouldn't be that tough. MJ quizzed him yesterday. Really? How'd he do? I didn't watch MJ. I know he talked to him. I wasn't gonna watch this one because I thought it was just gonna be a glazing session. I didn't expect. That's one thing I give Slippery credit for. He actually tried it. He probably did okay. I don't know how much MJ knows either. Like, you know, I know MJ had a banana book or something. He's buddies with what's his name? Fucking, he did okay. Well, there you go. All right. I don't expect him to do bad, but that's the kind of thing I would just want to know what kind of books you got. I do think it's interesting. He sells thousands of books and he has a short box he considers his collection. A part of me envies that, but I'm quite happy with the 5,000 books I have, and I don't feel the emptiness and weird shit that Slippery was talking about. Like, I am completely happy with every little book I get. I'm like, fuck yes. I honestly don't really give a fuck about them anymore. I'm too old to care about drama. Haha. I just want to collect sick. I love sick books. That's what I'm here for. I want the sickest books. Tom is a clever dude. He's not easy to shake. I didn't rattle him. You was a fucking cakewalk. See, that's the thing I'm talking about with Slippery. Like, at least Slippery tried it. I'm giving him credit for that. And I'm not the biggest Slippery fan, but at least, I mean, he stuck to his fucking brand. And once it didn't go the way he wanted, he didn't try to clean it up and be friends. He was just like, fuck it. I'm sticking to it. So a part of me wants to like congratulate him for trying. And I'm not with the piling on shit. Like, don't pile on him now, dude. All y'all fuckers were on his dick, and now y'all are piling on him. Like, whatever, dude. I understand what low grade's saying. Like, there's a lot of people that just like books. I love books. I fucking love books. The goose got cooked. I can't stop y'all from saying what you want to say. I'm not saying he got cooked. He definitely didn't get. I don't think he got the results he wanted. I'll say that much. But at least he tried it. So my thing is like I love books, but I also enjoy the personalities that I've seen in the little cipher that's in this YouTube world. So just like I enjoy watching Comic Journey's content and his books he gets, I enjoy when I see Carlito. I enjoy when I see Low Grade Hero. I enjoy when I see Comic Tom. Not the biggest Comic Tom or Slippery fan, but I'll watch them every now and then. It was interesting to see them come together. And it was a very different. He'll make through okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be sure to make sure he's fine. But like I'm saying, like he's not easy to shake. I didn't rattle him. There was nothing you said that would rattle him. What Slippery was doing could have rattled him. It wasn't the greatest execution, but his effort to rattle Comic Tom was like 90% more than what you did. In my opinion, he's the only one that's ever tried it. I've never seen anybody really try to push his nerd button. Like, are you even a collector? Or what are you doing? Are you this and that? So, I'm not saying that you couldn't. You probably could. You just didn't. Your interview with Tom was about like Slipperies with Jim Mintz. Very casual, very easygoing. This was awkward. This was cringy. Got the highlights on. Oh yeah, Jigs. Yeah, good old Jigs. Yep. Are they streaming it now? Like, I don't know what the fuck. I'm not gonna show any of it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not even gonna. Maybe tomorrow. I don't want to point it out. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I just thought it was funny. I wanted to give my opinion about it. My opinion is that I don't want to pile on the guy. I feel like he tried something, and it was fun that he tried it, and I don't think he got the result he wanted. And Tom handled it very well. Tom, it would be interesting. I wouldn't like look for something to try to expose Tom. The one thing that was like a little over the top was the him at a retirement home thing. Like, why are you taking pictures of you at the place? Got any big books coming in? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a Iron Fist 14 low grade. My last book was a Morbius. That was about 2 weeks ago. That first Morbius 101. But I think I'm gonna pay about a couple $100 for a raw Iron Fist 14. I mean, Slippery did find out a couple of things that I always assumed. I didn't think he had that big of a collection. A lot of things he's had are for sale. How do you sell thousands of books and your collection's only a short box? Is it like his banger box and then he just has a long... I didn't know he had a comic shop either. I mean, do you call your shit a comic shop just because you sell a lot of books, or do you actually have like a brick and mortar? See, I would have asked these questions. I wouldn't have been all weird and shit. It would just seem weird. I ain't saying that Slippery was shook, but he was a little bit all over the place, and he was firing 10 questions, and Tom had to wait until he was done. He would be like, so why'd you do this? And then why'd you do that? And then why'd you do this? And Tom would be like, well, can I respond? No, I'm not fucking done yet. I'm not fucking done talking to you yet. You let me finish talking, and then you could talk, okay? That's how it goes, you know? And he's like, you did. And Tom's like, well, can I speak now? Yeah, go ahead. And Tom would fucking remember each thing, and he'd answer it pretty well. And then he'd ask the chat, and the chat would agree with them. And it's just like, oh, no. Oh, no. I think that a lot is to be learned on how you present yourself. Like, I could present myself like a dick. Like, I was doing my channel earlier, and Alan was on, and we was doing a, what the hell did we call it? Fuck. D had to tell me what it was before. Anyways, it's whenever two people argue about points. And anyways, I am no insomnia, so I'm off to bed. All right, bro. Later, Carlito. Definitely see disappointed in Goose's face, though. Yeah, I think it was a little disappointing. He wasn't happy with the outcome. Debate, yeah. I did a debate earlier today, and I was under the impression Alan like used a list. That's the only reason I wanted to debate him. I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna lose the guy that reads a list. And I find out at the very end of it that he didn't even use a fucking list. Like, he makes his own books. Why didn't you just explain that shit? He never explains that shit. It looked like he pulled it off a list off Heritage or some shit. So, anyways, it's basically like my spec against his. Like, he probably makes a better edited video, but I think I use books that people can actually go and get, as opposed to Silver and Golden Age books. Like, the books he's telling you to get are the books that I would buy after I done sold 30 of the books I suggest. So I had my information wrong, and it probably made me look like a dick accusing him of being doing something that he don't do. But I don't think anybody knew he didn't do what he did. People were confused until the end. So he handled himself pretty well, and so did I. I did okay, but I was a little misinformed. You know, I just assumed that he did something he didn't. That's what it came off as. It's like, Tom was definitely not upset about the way it went, and I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. It got pretty weird. It got weird, but I wouldn't want to pile on anybody, man. Even my worst enemy, I'm not saying Slippery is, but I just wouldn't want to pile on anybody, you know, unless you're really a hateful fucking person, which I don't think that he really is. I don't think he's that hateful. He just got like a personality. He tries to. So I think that's all I gotta say. Like, I'll drop the link again. Anybody else wants to hang out? Do I like Moon Knight? I'm not much of a monsters guy. Low grade. I got like a first solo Moon Knight. I don't know, what is that? Spotlight 28 or some weird number. But yeah, I got that book. I've had Moon Knight 1 a couple times, but I don't collect Moon Knight at all. No, I got like Ghost Rider 1. I got the first Legion of Monsters. but I try to stay away from the monster shit. I used to have a bunch of creepies. I ended up selling them to get a Hulk 181. I think my kid just went to sleep. Hold on, guys. Oh, that. Whoa. I was going to say the second issue of that phase of Moon Knight issue is literally amazing. I don't know. What up, JSS? Good to see you. The second issue of that phase of Moon Knight. Which second issue of what phase? You talking about Moon Knight 1 and 2? Anyway, we'll hang out a little bit longer. So yeah, man. The slippery one and tomerino, dude. I was not expecting that to go down that way. I thought it would be the way Jim Minton. I think people take it offensive whenever you're not a big fan of their content. I think people are like, when they get like to a bigger amount of subs and they got like people like gobbling their dick and shit, they kind of expect you to be a fan. And when that don't happen, I think people get offended too quickly. You know, like we all can't be fans of everybody's content. I know a lot of people don't watch me. I don't get offended they don't watch me. I've never been starstruck by anybody on YouTube. I've been on streams with people that have a lot of subs, and I'm not that kind of guy to get starstruck. It was hilarious beyond epic, legendary Tom killing it. I can't believe I can't believe that. I mean, what world are we living in, dude? I guess it's easy to say a lot of star fuckers around. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a lot of like, I'm a hot shot and blow me kind of deal when it don't have to be that way, bro. Like, sometimes you start believing that you're more of a bigger deal than what you are. Sometimes you start believing your own hype. Sometimes you think like, oh, I've ran across that before. Like I've thought the internet dropping out was just classic timing. Do you guys think there's any chance that he like is, is there any chance that he like fucking left the studio on purpose? Is there any chance? I'm saying there might be about a 55% chance he left the studio on purpose. I don't think that was an accident. Now, saying that, he's only streamed 4 times, and it's very easy to leave the studio. But you have to be in the frame of mind of wanting to turn the show off when that usually happens. Okay? I don't think I've ever done that in the middle of a stream. I've left the studio instead of ending it. Now, maybe he was trying to end it, and he left the studio, is what I'm guessing. Because it was about that amount of time to get back. And I don't know that he got back on his computer here. I think he got back on his telephone. I couldn't tell exactly what happened, so don't mind me. But the timing was very fucking suspect. You're saying probably? Yeah, maybe, dude. All I know is people are going to make content about this, and I'm not going to break down the psychology of everything like I could because I don't want to pick at the guy, man. You know, I feel like everybody's already picking at him. They're not going to do it the correct way. They're just going to be like, oh, he got cooked. Oh, he does and that, you know. But maybe someone will do it the right way. I don't have to do it. People are going to do it for me, I think. I don't know if they're going to do it the way I would, but I'm just saying give the guy some credit for trying something different, you know? I wouldn't have Tomerino on my channel and want to just try to make him look look like a fucking phony. If I ask somebody that's busy, like even my buddy Doc or Alan or Steppo or even Bleeker, like people take time out of their day to come on your channel. I want to celebrate them being cool. You know, I might like kind of ask them a couple questions, see where they stand with me and or what they collect and shit. But I wouldn't be like, you know, you do this wrong, you do that wrong, you do this wrong, you do that wrong. I already had my opinions about Slippery, but at this point, I feel like he's probably not that bad a guy. You know, I don't know what the deal with Tom was. I don't know why he went at Tom so hard, but maybe he thought that was the way to go. You know, I have no idea. I can't. Are we all being fooled? Was this maybe a way to make Tom look more credible? Or I don't fucking think so, though, dude. I don't know why he would want people to think he took a loss like that or something. I ain't saying he took a loss, but that's what most people are kind of insinuating. Anyways, I don't want to be the guy like celebrating the shit. I'm not celebrating it. I'm not saying it was great. I mean, I could easily be over here like, oh yeah, that was awesome, and he deserved it, and he, you know, this is why you do this and that. But I'm not going to go down that road. At least not this late. Right now, I'm trying to be sympathetic and say, don't pile on the guy. Be nice. You seen how Tom was. Tom was being nice. So let's try to be nice. You know, let's be nice to each other. Let's not be dickheads, you know? Maybe this was all planned for views, controversy, and drama sells. It could have been. Well, Mrs. Goose was very angry. He indicated the internet went out. She yelled at Tom and called Tom names from the staircase in the studio. It's on the video. Tom was, as always, a class act. I thought that I saw like Mother Goose pop her head in, but rewatching it, I didn't see her pop her head in. I don't know if YouTube was playing tricks on me. Um, I heard the name calling. Um, it ceases to amaze me, dude. It's a fucking amazing little bit of content that we got to pry in on. And the way it, like, I wouldn't have ended it that way, dude. I would have been like, it just came off real fucking wrong, dude. pretty bad when the nicest person and the least dramatic person is the fucking person that supposedly took down one of the most mean people, supposedly, allegedly, and dramatic. The least dramatic show, content bringer, the least negative person talking about community members, and people came away from that saying he got destroyed. That was fucking not expected, dude. It was not expected. I've always been the anti-bully guy. All right. I've always been like, don't pick on people. You know what I mean? I've been that way since I was in high school. So even when the bully might get bullied back, I don't think that's what Tomerino was trying to do. But the whole Bob mentality shit makes me mad. So when I see a bunch of people saying, and people won't think I'm a fucking dick sucker. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna think I am. But I'm gonna pick these rocks up before I go to bed. Y'all seen these things yet? These Crocs from McDonald's are pretty cute, ain't they? That was a little rock. Biggie, I unsubbed from Goose's channel. I'm done. I'm going with our crew and friends. And yes, Tom, and some of the bigger channels, but no more drama content. I just think people just don't like the Goose, especially with that video of him picking all those YouTubers. I don't know. Dude does something controversial. He should expect backlash. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. And I think there's lessons to be learned, and there's definitely ways that you should handle yourself. And I'm not the greatest at it. I do things that ain't appropriate. I jump the gun a lot, and I hope people know that ultimately I don't want to be like a drama channel, but I do like watching YouTubers interact with each other, and when stuff like this happens, I think it's kind of funny. So I talk about it. I talk about a lot of funny shit on my channel, and people talk about me. You know, I've been voted the worst channel on, or the worst person on YouTube comic books before, and shit like that. So there's some people that I just don't mess with that much, but when I see them pop in my chat, I don't treat them poorly. And there's some streams I don't watch because I feel like I don't mesh well with them. So when a person that's drama deserves to get fucked with, I'm still going to try to be respectful and to stick up for them. So here's my rock jug. I got a lot of gemstones in there. Well, great to hear you reap what you sow. Wait, you got voted worst comic person on YouTube? Yeah, it was a stream. You know how you have a poll and you could drop a poll in the chat? I don't know if I could do that now. What the hell is this? I don't know how they did it. I can't remember. But I've been told it was a stream that Carlito was talking about earlier. So Chick's Kingdom. And I came to find out that I don't think it was Jig. It was someone else. on the stream, and but that didn't mean everybody didn't partake in it. But they said is Biggie the most hated or some shit, and a bunch of them voted yes. And I don't know where it came from, but I didn't think that was funny, and it kind of pissed me off. You know, it was just like, why are y'all saying bad shit about me? And then it was a lot of fuck New World Order, and fuck this, and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't think this is for me, dude. So I just don't fucking go around it too much now. The same person I heard it was is also the same person that'll say that they love my content, they love me, and blah blah blah. But I'm just not into like two-faced fuckery shit. So I haven't seen a lot of people in my chat from there, but it used to be in my chat a little bit, but not lately. Not lately. And I've lost a few friends because hey, I might not be the coolest channel in the world. So I kind of just stick to my group, but honestly, I'm a forgiving person. I'll forgive people. I haven't quite got there with those guys. I went on there and talked it out with them. It was last time I was on their stream. I told them why I thought that it was some bullshit, and they heard me out, and that was about it. And I wasn't the most pleasant person when I did it, so that's about it. I did 2 super chats during an interview with Tom to support Tom. I think Tom gave the goose good advice and told him drama channels die, so I unsubbed and moving on to positive stuff. Yeah, I'm not subbed. I don't think I ever was. I had a bad interaction from the beginning, but through time, I think he's an okay guy. I think what he did tonight wasn't very classy, but I think he really believes this is what his fan base is into. So he did it to the 10th power too. Like, I don't know if that was real. Seemed pretty genuine, and it didn't work out. Is it going to not work out every time? Maybe not. Maybe he'll get someone on there it will work on, but it didn't work on old tomerino for some fucking reason. I asked Tom to do a hangout with me, and he probably got busy, genuinely. I'm the type of guy, if I ask a bigger channel to do something, he told me at first like he's going to try to make it. Right? It wasn't even for my channel, it was for DJ Links. So I never asked him to come on my channel. I actually met Tom, and he popped pretty hard. He was like, "Oh shit, it's Biggie Shack," and he popped me up during live streams. We seemed to get along pretty well. He's pretty nice. But I don't want to ask and get my feelings hurt again. Be like, "Hey, come on my channel," and him say no, or him be too busy. Shit like that. Like with Low Grade Hero, when he says he can't make it, I believe him. He's probably working at that hour. Saying that, I would think if Sticky didn't get him the first time, he had to try twice. I haven't tried for my channel. I don't ask bigger channels to come on my channel because I don't want to get too involved. I ask people come on my channel all the time. They just don't fucking make it. I have a whole club fucking chat on Instagram, and 2 or 3 of them show up out of the 15 that's in the chat, so it's whatever, dude. If I make content good enough, people will come on. That's the way I feel. So my boy D-Runk hangs out with me. Matt and Alan come on. Bleeker, Who Dat sometimes. Callie sometimes. Lady F was coming on. But that's about it, My boy 84 would come on, but he don't come on his own shit. Past couple of months, I've found myself disconnecting from several groups, just as you said. I just don't mesh a lot with people, but I like you, Big. Thanks, man. yeah, I like to, whenever I tell you I like you and I think you're cool, I really fucking mean it. So whenever people do that to me, and then I get the vibe that they're not being genuine, and people say, "Nah, big," they don't fuck with you, dog. Like they might tell you they do, but they really don't. Then I disengage. You know, I've tried to get along. That's why I quoted the word circle jerks. There's circle, 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 circle. People jerking, jerking, jerking. That don't mean I ain't cordial with a lot of people. I am. I'm here for anybody. If y'all need me, let me know. But I'm just not going to invest a lot of energy and be in their chat like y'all are my boys, and because they're not. Like people just ain't your boys, bro. There's a lot of if you ain't with us, you're against us shit, and I'm just not fucking. And it's a lot of secretive shit. Like me and my boys, like me, D, and whoever else. You know, there's a couple people we may not enjoy, but it's not that many, dude. It's like there's like a couple that might rub us the wrong way, and we'll talk about it. But at the end of the day, like we're pretty forgiving. My boys are like me, dude. We forgive and forget. Everyone's against us. Journey, out of the last 3 years, like Journey let me in his insomniacs, and he was like, "You want to be in this shit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." You know, and that's like been the only fucking place I've fucked with that I don't feel unwelcomed. Like I feel pretty welcome hopping on a Journey stream. Now, do I trust everybody that's around? Not all together. Like I know that not everybody there's, but do I think that they're against me? I don't think they're against me. I think they're pretty cool. Like they don't hate me, you know. But other places I tried to fuck with, they don't invite me in, and I feel like they are fucking against me. So the Insomniacs are cool with me, man. What up, Popper? Good to see Popper. Aggressively relaxing. Yeah, so just because people were like friendly on camera and they seem like the sweetest people, don't mean they are, bro. I'm not saying everybody I fuck with's the best, but I just can't get along with motherfuckers, dude. Like I can't fake it until I make it. I either fuck with you or I don't, and I'm cool with that, man. You know, like I know what it's like to be accepted, and I know what it's like not to be. You know, and this community is not the way people pretend it is. It's full of a lot of suck my dick or fuck you shit. You know, and I'm just not with it, bro. It'd be some of the most generous, sweetest on camera, fucking um, people you think are the nicest and all that shit. And those would be the ones that are secretly like, I don't fuck with that guy, you know. And if anybody knows me, bro, they know like I'm a good-hearted person, man. At the end of the day, I'm a good. I mean, if y'all can't tell by like what I'm saying about Slippery, like I'm telling y'all to get off his ass. I don't like it when anybody gets bullied. And all the little memes saying he got cooked and all that shit. Just leave it alone, bro. Like he did something different and tried something fun. You know. Now I'm not against Tom. I like Tom too. Tom came out of this looking really good though. As far as I could tell, Slippery kind of looked bad, but I'm also like, when you see somebody get bad reaction, that don't mean everybody should jump his ass. You know, like y'all was his fans before. Everybody liked Slippery then. You know, like this one fucking stream shouldn't change all y'all's opinions. What was really expressed? Nothing. You know, like who gives a fuck, really? So just kind of chill out. You know, relax, guys. Don't take shit so seriously. Um, that's all. I don't know what y'all think. The world's weird, bro. The world's weird. I think Slippery's just trying to live his life. If his life involves going at fucking Comic Tom in front of 250 people and talking about shit that people don't want to talk about that's uncomfortable, then fucking good for him. Straight up. Because a lot of you motherfuckers that are making fun of him would not even try that shit. At least he tried. Alright? Am I saying what he did was right? Fuck no. I'm not saying what he did was right. Was anything about that? Fuck no. Nothing was right. But at least he had the nerve to try it. Like, I can respect that. I can respect that. Because not a lot of people can do that shit, bro. Not a lot of people can handle that kind of pressure and actually attempt to do something like that. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, it's whatever, dude. What did his wife say to Tom? I think it was on the lines of like, the slimy fucker was trying to sell his book while he was offline, which was a little, allegedly, which was a little, seemed like that was like the only thing. I don't feel comfortable talking about all this shit because I don't know, it's just weird. But it wasn't flattering. I'll just say that much. Anyways, I guess I'm getting tired. Yeah, this community's weird, man. I had fun on my channel earlier. Is it the funnest content to watch? No, but I tried different things. My kid was watching, what is it called, Matilda? I'm probably going to copyright from it. You know, the one where the teacher like takes the girl from the pigtails and wings her over the fence. And the kid has powers. That one. We are revolting children. They're breaking it down right now, though. Who knew the Europeans could dance? Now they're doing like rap stuff. I've seen people parody this before. Alright, anyways, I'm out of here, man. Yeah, do a journey later. Do a stream journey. I can't do this all night. I just wanted to talk shit for a little bit. I gotta go to bed. Alright, y'all. Hope you enjoy it. Lay off Slippery. Tomerino, Comic Fam. Yo. These YouTube streets ain't safe, y'all. Don't be going around pressing motherfuckers. If you ain't got the fucking facts straight, you don't go pressing motherfuckers, fam. You watch it. Alright? You don't press no fucking buttons, fam, over here, man. See, if Tom just had a little bit of that in him, dude, it would have been so much more entertaining. If the Tomerino had been like, you know what, fuck you, man. I don't give a fuck, dude. that would have been fucking funny. But no, Tom he's a sweetheart. Why didn't y'all just have a normal fucking stream? Slippery. You had Tom on your just out of a normal fucking stream. I'm dumbfounded. I'm out of here, man. Fucking amazing.
Biggie. Biggie.